Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Today we're going to take a look at some more 3 3/4 inch figures from Star Wars The Last Jedi, and in today's review we're going to delve into the ranks of the First Order with a recurring character from Star Wars The Force Awakens. That is of course none other than General Hux, and this is once again a really cool figure. A vast improvement over his previous release from The Force Awakens. The overall sculpt, the detail and the accessories are far superior with this release, and we're going to touch base on all the details of this figure in just a moment. Before we do, as always, there is a link down below in the video description where you can purchase this one for yourself. And again, even if you've picked up the previous release from The Force Awakens, this is definitely a figure worthy of an addition to the collection, and we're going to talk about why in just a moment. So before we do, as always, let's take a look at the packaging that General Hux comes in. Once again, we get the brand new Last Jedi packaging design with this figure. Got an image of General Hux down the side of the box, as well as the name of the character down below. You've got the Star Wars logo just off to the side, and on the front of the bubble a plug for the Force Link feature, which is explained in a little bit more detail on the back of the box. Once again, the majority of these reviews are going to remain Force Link free for the time being, just because I've heard mixed reviews on the Force Link and it's not something that I'm 100% sold on at the moment, but maybe something that I look into if the Force Link starter kit is discounted in the near future. So that is the packaging for General Hux. Now let's take a look at the figure inside. Once again, a really smart figure. I absolutely love the head sculpt on this one. It's again far superior to the previous release from The Force Awakens, which of course featured a sculpted hat, which hindered a little bit of access to the facial sculpt, so you couldn't get a really good appreciation of the likeness. Whereas with this one, definitely looks like Domhnall Gleeson, which is really nice. You've got that really nice sculpted hair as well. Maybe a little bit too bright in terms of paint, but definitely captures the unique look of General Hux. He's of course a standard run-of-the-mill 5POA figure, so in that respect he features a ball joint at the head, swivels at the shoulders and swivels at the hips. Another thing that makes this figure far superior to his previous release is the fact that the jacket is a separately sculpted piece, and as such the articulation point at the hip isn't incorporated into the jacket itself, which again creates a much more natural look, and it also makes the jacket removable, which I'll give you a look at towards the end of this video. On the sleeve there you'll see the First Order emblem, and towards the forearm you've got those rank rings around the sleeve, which is really cool. In terms of accessories, he does come with a First Order blaster pistol, very similar to the ones used by the Stormtroopers, and he also comes with a really cool accessory, which is this little mouse droid. Now, unlike the mouse droid that was included with Galen Erso from the Rogue One line, the side panels on this one are not removable, which begs the question why Hasbro really pulled brand new tooling out of the bag to create this mouse droid. They could have simply repacked the one from Rogue One, but instead they decided to sculpt a brand new mouse droid, which is a little bit interesting. They didn't really have to do that, and it does make you wonder why, if they've got money in the budget for a brand new mouse droid, why they can't add a little bit more articulation. But I'm beating a dead horse with that one. Obviously this is wheeled on the bottom so you can roll around on smooth surfaces, and once again it's a nice little addition. So really cool. Definitely a stark contrast to Luke Skywalker from the Last Jedi line, who doesn't feature a single accessory, but again really nice. Now, as I mentioned, the jacket can be removed, and what I really like about this feature is the fact that it essentially gives us two figures in one, because in The Force Awakens, I'm not sure whether he'll appear like this in The Last Jedi, but in The Force Awakens we do get several looks at General Hux in more of a generic officer's uniform like this, which obviously you can recreate with this figure, which looks really nice, and again it even offers a slightly different alternative look to his release from The Force Awakens. So in that respect, it's definitely a figure that I recommend. And again, if you want to add this figure to your own collection, be sure to hit the link in the video description. This figure is packed multiples to a case, so he's not in any danger of selling out fast, but again, I would definitely recommend picking him up. So that's going to do it for this review on First Order General Hux. I'll be back to give you a look at some more figures from The Last Jedi soon. So until then, as always, thank you for watching, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.